Learn all about puppy training. When we get a puppy in our lives, some basic care is already expected. This is the case with feeding, vaccinations, vet appointments, and even the need for daily walks. When it comes to training, however, the practice is considered optional by many owners. It is normal for people to have the idea that dog training is only welcome if the pet develops inappropriate habits. Still, many guardians wait until the behavior becomes quite serious and irreversible before taking action. However, training goes far beyond correcting dog behavior. It provides a number of benefits for the relationship between the dog and its owner. Below, learn more about the subject and discover all the advantages of training dogs. On the one hand, many people associate the term training with the teaching of tricks for the dog, such as sitting, lying down, rolling over, among others. On the other hand, there are those who think of the practice as a way to correct certain habits and personality traits of pets. Be aware that both perceptions are correct. This is because, in fact, the technique used to teach pets through training, routine, and reinforcement is called training. So, it doesn't matter if you are teaching your dog to paw or to stop jumping at people when they come to your house, both cases fit the practice of dog training. Can be done by the owner himself. In some cases, teaching tricks is great for entertaining and bonding with the dog. In addition, dog training ends up being a great way to avoid anxiety and stress in the animals. This practice is also fundamental so that the dog can discern right from wrong. Thus, you and your furry can live in harmony, since he will no longer perform many inappropriate actions. Not to mention that a trained pet socializes much more easily. Another advantage of training concerns serious behavior problems. When a dog becomes aggressive, for example, the need for training is quite evident. It is worth emphasizing that it is very important to teach your pet from an early age. After all, this will make the little animal learn what should and should not be done early on. However, with a lot of affection and patience, older dogs can also be taught. Basic training, this is the best known method, and is used by almost all owners. The teachings consist in making the pet respond to some basic commands such as sit, lie down, paw, among others. Training for show pets, using this technique, dogs are trained to perform various tricks, run agility circuits, even march in predetermined ways. The main objective is to meet the requirements of fairs, exhibitions, and dog competitions. Training for guide dogs, this type of training consists in educating dogs so that they can guide people with visual impairment. In this way, the animals learn to avoid obstacles and guide their owners through the streets. Agility training, this technique is applied to sport dogs. Through it, the animals learn to jump over obstacles, pick up objects, and go through circuits of speed. It is widely used among agility practitioners. There are still other types of training, such as guarding or even rescue. It is worth pointing out, however, that many of these methods should only be performed by a professional dog trainer. There is no doubt that dogs are extremely intelligent animals. The problem with training often lies in the way in which it is taught. Among the most recommended methods is positive reinforcement. This technique consists in rewarding the pet, especially with treats and petting, whenever he attends to our commands in the expected way, i.e., nothing to punish the dog when he does something wrong. Thus, while punishments teach pets only what should not be done, rewards indicate what is expected of them. Besides the training experience not becoming traumatic, positive reinforcement also improves the owner's relationship with the animals. Now that you know more about dog training, it's time to teach your dog some tricks. Just remember to consult a professional whenever necessary.